If you don't this in the internet, especially in 2025. Okay guys, so today I want to share with you one of the things that I notice, even myself sometimes makes those mistakes, okay? And you know that in 2012, in 2012, that's when I started really getting into the internet marketing. No mentors, I was just exploring. And I was buying things, courses, thinking that courses will be the solution. So I spent a lot of money, but I was reading books, I was reading about millionaires. And then in 2013, I get fired from corporate America. So I had to ask for welfare for the government. I was getting welfare, I didn't have any savings, nothing, completely broke. You know, I was living paycheck to paycheck like most people. But I was educating my mind. I was studying millionaires. I was understanding that what they do is they do what millionaires do, you know. And I started modeling what millionaires were doing in the internet. And in 2014, at the end of 2014, I started making millions of dollars in the internet. You know, my life changed and all that. And then one of the things that could happen to most people, especially when they start making their beginning success, is you start getting complacent. Okay? You don't wanna, what you want to do is, let's say, I don't care if right now you're driving Ubers or Lyft. What I want you to do is that every quarter you're improving, okay? You're going to the next level, okay? Like, I was on welfare, and then in 2015, 16, I was already with billionaire Grant Cardone doing a show in Miami, okay? I was making millionaires. I was a millionaire. I was hanging out with millionaires. So I was always progressing, okay? Now, COVID came and I stopped progressing. I had some mindset issues. I was not hungry anymore. And I had to reset my mindset to say, hey, look how hard we work. Everything you learn, you deserve to be at a higher level. And that's when I start learning about niches that could actually get me to the next level, the $100 million level. And I found it and I succeeded. You know, I succeeded because I kept pushing, even though there's gonna be times that you don't want to continue, that you're gonna get lazy because you got money. Now you can literally say, oh, why am I gonna work today? I'm going to the fucking beach. I'm going, you know, I live here in Orlando, in Windermere, so I can say, hey, I'm going to Tampa. I'm going to Tampa. I'm out of here, right? I can say that. I'm going to the beach today. Screw work. Yes, I can do that. But if you do that 4 or 5 times a week, you know, your competition is gonna kick your ass, right? Your competition is gonna kick your ass. Your competition is hungry. Your competition is ready to kick your ass. So you can't be lazy, right? You can't be lazy. If you're an Uber driver right now, I want you to progress. How can you have many cars making you passive money? I want you to think like that. Think big. I don't care. Maybe what I do, I have a community that help people. You know, I'm doing right now a 1K per day case study where I take people to 1K per day. In what I do, I have a community. There's a link below, above. I'm gonna throw the link somewhere here too. I'm gonna tell my video editors. But maybe you don't care what I'm doing, but maybe you care of things that you are doing, that you can improve. Okay? And that's what I'm trying to tell you is what is the next level that you can go? What is the next level? And never stop growing levels. Never stop getting comfortable. Okay? Things change. Think about this. AI, artificial intelligence, is gonna remove a lot of jobs in the next couple years. Already removing jobs. What if you are the one that is gonna get removed? What skills can you actually learn that you can be irreplaceable? Okay, irreplaceable. And you have to start getting curious always. And the man who is not curious ends up like I was in welfare. Okay? You never know when it's another COVID can happen and wipe you out. And then you're gonna be embarrassed. Your kids, your family. You cannot take them to the prom. You cannot go on vacation with them. All the kids go to spring break. You know how hurtful it was when my kids wanted to go on spring break and I couldn't afford it, so I had to come up with some bullshit. Okay? That's what's happening, guys, with me. I don't want this to happen to you. Okay? I don't want this to happen to you. But you have to be curious. You can't be lazy. You have to progress every week. How can you improve every week? Okay? You know, one of the things I'm progressing right now, YouTube. You know, if I would have done YouTube the past 10 years, like I would make in passive probably $1 million a year, just passive from YouTube. But I was not doing it the right way. So right now I'm doing it the right way. I have a team, I have editors, I schedule videos that I do because I'm building an asset for the next 10 years. And that's something that took me a while because I want to like do a video and then that's it. I just want to post it. But guess what? There's so much information out there that posting a video is not enough. You have to catch people's attention. Okay? So that's my way to improve. That's my way to get better. And I want you to be the next success story of your life. For your family, for your kids. You know, if you cannot do it for yourself like me, maybe I didn't have any self-worth for me. I did it for my kids. I did it for my mom. I do it for my wife. Find a motivation. Find something that makes you move your ass and accomplish goals. And you will be successful. You will be successful. Okay? Anyways, one of the things I'm improving too, by finishing this video, I'm going on a walk to the store to get some healthy food because now I changed my diet. Now everything I eat is healthy. Now I walk instead of drive. Why? So I can live longer. So I can have more energy. So I can do more videos for you. So I can train, I can create more case studies. Like the one that you see here. Go watch it. Next video, watch my case study. I want you to be my next case study. So join my community if you want to learn what's working in 2025 so you can start making money in the next 30 days. This is Coach Johnny. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you on the next one.